What is up, everybody? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 719 this week. That's right, it's been over a week since the last episode of Virtual Redban. This is now kind of becoming a weekly show. I'm not putting that in stone or anything like that. It's just that I've been really busy, and until I get my other studio finished, yeah. Anyways, cheers to you guys. Happy Saturday. Cheers. Meow. Back home. I spent the last few days in the studio, but if you're having a delicious drink on this Saturday night, cheers to you guys. This is a DEATHSQUAD mug. If you want to get a DEATHSQUAD mug, or if you want to get a DEATHSQUAD hat or any merch, you can go to, guess where, DEATHSQUAD.tv. The original website, right at the very top, you can click on Shop Squad, and that will take you to ShopSquad.tv. And there you have shirts, hats, mugs, including all the new shirts. We got the Toxic Cat and the Toxic Cat long sleeves, and both yellow and the red in stock right now. And you guys have been killing it. A lot of you have been ordering these new colors schemes. You go to shopsquad.tv or just head over to deathsquad.tv. You can also click on Kill Tony. You can go on the Kill Tony YouTube, or there's every episode of Kill Tony here at Death Squad. This Monday, we had the very funny Matt McCusker on. Always great hanging out with Matt, new Austin resident Matt McCusker. You might know him with the podcast with Shane Gillis. Very funny episode. Check it out. Go to Kill Tony YouTube by clicking one of these YouTube links. This is Kill Tony YouTube. That easy. You can also click on the Sunset Strip Comedy Club. That's right. I have a comedy club here in Austin, Texas. We have shows all week long. We've been pretty busy. I've been pretty busy because we have had South by Southwest in town for the last 2 weeks. So we've had a lot of South by Southwest shows, but we have shows all the time, including, of course, this Thursday and every Thursday. I have my secret show. And that's every single Thursday. This week, yesterday, or was it yesterday? 2 days ago. I don't even know what day it is, guys. We had an awesome show. The great Earl Skakel. You might know Earl from, he's always in the chat here on Virtual Redban. Earl Skakel was in town from Los Angeles. Carlos Herrera, if you guys watch Bad Friends, he's one of the producers. He's an old friend of mine. He was in town. We just had so many people in town. Pauly Shore popped in on the secret show this week. It was great seeing Pauly. It was Pauly's first time at my club, and him growing up at the Comedy Store and his mom owning the Comedy Store. And, you know, Pauly was very happy with my club, so that was cool. He had a lot of fun, so that was great. Anyways, that's every single Thursday here in Austin, Texas. Go to sunsetstripatx.com to get your tickets, or, of course, you could always just go to deathsquad.tv. Boom. Welcome, guys. Hi. How are you guys in the chat room? Secret show is super fun. Yes, it is. It's always great to see all these, you know, like this Thursday we had, you know, at the beginning of the show, I always go, you know, by round of applause, clap if you're from out of town. And man, this week, I think it was like 90% of the audience was from out of town. So that was cool. It's always cool to see people just in town checking out the club and checking out the show. It was a sold out show this week, packed. Love it when South by Southwest is in town, because there's just all these people in town. Always fun. Had a great night last night. Got invited. Pretty funny. William Montgomery has some fans, and they're called the Black Keys. The Black Keys, yes, the band, they're just in love with William. I guess they watch the Kill Tony all the time, and William is their favorite. And so this week I was going to do a podcast with William, because Casey Rocket was out of town with the Black Keys, but the Black Keys kept on changing the day, and then finally they ended up doing it Friday, and Casey was back in town, so I missed out on that. But if you guys watch the William Montgomery show, they have the Black Keys on, so that was really fun. I don't know if it's out yet or if it comes out next week. And went out to dinner last night. I don't even know what day it is, guys. Went out to dinner last night. That's why I didn't do Virtual Redban, but went out with William and his brother, and William's girlfriend and Janice, and we had a good old time. And then we went to go see the Black Keys. The Black Keys invited William and invited me too, and all of us, and it was a lot of fun. It's crazy, I Black Keys are one of those bands. I mean, I used to listen to nonstop. That was one of my favorite bands ever. I haven't really listened to their latest stuff as much, but I mean, I had, I was a diehard Black Keys fan when they first came out and shit. El Camino and stuff is amazing. So getting to meet them is so weird. I didn't get any photos or anything because I don't know, but got to hang out with them. Rogan was there also with Duncan, and then Andrew Santino and Bobby were there. Brian Simpson, Asan. There was a big gang of us comedians there. And it was cool hanging out with everybody. And then afterwards, just chilling and having some drinks with the Black Keys. Got to talk to them a lot. And it was there pretty much till like 2:30 a.m. just hanging out with them. And just good guys. It's cool when you meet, somebody that you admire, like a band or a comedian or a celebrity, and they're cooler than you would imagine they are. They were just as normal as can be and just awesome. We talked about everything last night, about Ghost, of course, and shit like that. But amazing live show too. If you've never seen the Black Keys, I highly recommend seeing them live. They fucking rock, man. It was badass. And it's really cool just to know that now I know the Black Keys. Well, that's a fun little thing to put in your, wow, I know the Black Keys. And very cool. Very happy for William. It's so funny when, people love William. So it's so great to see like people like the Black Keys knowing who William is. It just blows my mind. I love it. It's fucking cool. But yeah, last night was a lot of fun. Got to just hang out. And went to it was at Stubbs last night. Stubbs is a local place, music club. It's outdoor. It's huge. It's nice. Really nice place. I hadn't been there to see a concert before. I think I went there to see Bill Burr a long time ago, but not like a music concert. It was cool to see a music. I don't go to many music concerts much anymore. But yeah. I do have a Black Keys vinyl. I have El Camino. But yeah, I need to get more. I don't really listen to my record player as much as I should, though. I admit it. I don't listen to music as much as I should. That's something I used to listen to music all day from when I woke up to when I went to bed. I always had music playing. I don't know. The older I get now, it's more like I just like watching TV, like YouTube or something. News. Become quite boring. But every time I put on music, I'm like, yeah, this is great. Why don't I put on music all the time? But yeah, I spent the last pretty much week at the new studio downtown just because it was South by Southwest. Had a bunch of stuff I had to do this week downtown, so I thought might as well just stay there the whole week. And it's so nice, guys. I'm going to tell you, I love my house, and it feels so good to be home. But being in the city is so different than, I'm up in the country, the burbs or whatever. And, it's nice being out here because it's quiet. It's peaceful and quiet. In downtown, it is louder, and stuff, but it's so nice just walking out of your, place and just, I live by like 10 different amazing restaurants, 50 different bars. I live by I could walk to Whole Foods. It's just, the whole city's walkable pretty much. Or, I use scooters a lot too. But this week, I did more walking this week than I think the whole year so far. And I'm probably going to be starting to lose a lot of weight just from walking so much. But it is nice. It's nice being able to like change and go into the city. Any vertigo when you're way up high? No, I don't even notice when, you think going up 45 floors 50 floors or whatever, you think you would notice, but when you're up there, it just seems like you're. I don't know. I've been in a lot of hotels my life, so I don't know. It doesn't bother me, and even the heights factor doesn't bother. It used to really scare me just to go on my patio because it's so high up, and even that doesn't bother me anymore. It's kind of like I'm used to it already. But no, I don't notice it. The one thing I do notice is just the noises. There's so many noises. You know, you have like noises of water in your walls, and it's just pipes from other floors, water. You know, you just hear constant noises like, knocking and stuff like that. Just, and then the outside is of course loud because it's a city. It's so different. It's not that obnoxious though. You would think all these noises all the time would be obnoxious, but it's not really. I don't know why. Because if I was here at this house and I just heard a constant, like knocking and stuff like that, I'd probably lose my mind. But for some reason, when you're downtown and it's all this, I don't know. It's my first time ever living downtown though. Austin traffic sucks. Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it sucks. LA traffic sucks. A lot of people say the traffic sucks in Austin. I would say it's. I don't think I can't. I just can't say it sucks because it doesn't really. Like, sure, there's traffic, but it's never like look in LA. I lived in Burbank, California, and I think I don't remember how many miles it is. Like 4 miles, 5 miles maybe to the Comedy Store from where I lived. Think of this, 5 miles. It would take me 30 to 45 minutes to go 5 miles every day. That's traffic. Like this, it's like Austin's like, oh no, there's this one part of the highway where there's traffic for like 7 minutes. Or if you go down this street during 4 p.m. on a weekday, this street, has traffic and it's going to take you 5 minutes. It's not like Miami has horrible. Now, I can tell you Miami has bad traffic. I think Austin people just think this is bad traffic because Austin's always been pretty small and now it's getting bigger. And they just didn't have any traffic before. So now when they see any kind of traffic, they're just like, oh my God, this traffic's so horrible. And it's just like, no, it's just called traffic. That's what traffic, the word is. It's not bad. It's just traffic. I don't know. It's hard for me to think. Everyone always says how bad the traffic in Austin is. And I don't know. I mean, Columbus, Ohio has about the same traffic, I would say, as Austin, or it used to. It's just called traffic. Hey, get down from here. Get. Cats aren't supposed to be on computers. This cat. How are you guys in the chat? Everyone needs electric bikes. I will say, cut. Get. Go. Oh my God, I feel like an idiot. Yeah. Go. Sorry, guys. The cats love just fucking with computer stuff. Just sitting on my other computer, like on the keyboard and like biting wires. Great. Redban, you still check your P.O. box? Not too much. That's why I don't really advertise it much anymore. I don't really check it too much. And you better not have sent me a hamster. That hamster's going to die. No, I don't really do it too much anymore. It's just too busy. But if I start giving you my P.O. box again, you'll know. Things would be moved so fast if everyone just had electric bikes. It would be amazing. It would be pretty amazing. And, that's something that, you look at other countries and that's what they all have mopeds and bikes and stuff like that. It looks hectic and scary, actually. Austin, though, I will say Austin does have a lot of electric bikes. They have a lot of the Lime scooters and stuff like that. They have a lot of electric bikes you can rent. It does have a lot of bikes in Austin, so that's good. Keep a water spray bottle for cats. I know. I used to do that with my old cat. I'm trying not to do it with this cat because this cat's just so much bigger and more intelligent. And it's just like, usually I could just say, get out of there, and just looks at me and is like, don't yell at me. You know, it's just a little bit smarter. Is South by Southwest the worst of the traffic? Yeah, it's pretty much up there. And it's not that bad. I took a lot of scooters this week. I like riding the scooters. They're pretty dangerous, though. Janice saw somebody wipe out on a scooter, and they slid. They were like going really fast down this hill, this street that is just a big hill. And at the bottom of the hill, it's a traffic light. And in the middle of the traffic light, there's like a big pothole. And I guess this guy just went all the way down, didn't see the pothole, flew over his scooter and just slid on his face like 10 feet. I guess his neck was all fucked up, and it was pretty gross. Listening to Brian's voice as I go for a walk. Redban ASMR. Do you hit up taco trucks? Yeah, I like taco trucks. There's one that's close to me that I like a lot. There's a few of them. I don't know. LA, that's one thing LA does have better taco trucks. I mean, tacos aren't bad out here, but it's like different. A lot of them are Tex-Mex, not like authentic. I like authentic LA taco trucks. There is some good food trucks out here there for sure. A lot of good stuff out here. I just recently had, there's this place called Perry's out here. This is where we went with William. And every Friday they have a pork chop special. It's only $20 and it's this humongous pork chop. I'm talking like that and like that thick. Like it's just like, it looks like a joke. It comes with like potatoes or something like that. And it's only $20. It comes with a little side of applesauce, and it's fucking amazing. What else? I guess I can show you. Oh, I can't show you that anymore. Here's from the Black Keys last night. I was sitting by the sound booth, or the video booth, like side stage. And I thought this was a cool shot, seeing all this. This guy right here, Derek Mio, had him on the Secret Show the other day, and I forgot how I knew him. He was in a old Brothers in Cursive Derek Mio episode 6. But what's funny is that the other night he reminded me that he was on an episode of Brothers in Cursive, and I forget. It seems like so long ago since Brothers in Cursive, and I ended up watching this whole episode, Brothers in Cursive number 6, and holy shit, it was so fucking funny, dude. I forgot so many things on here. Like, check this out. This is one thing what I thought was interesting. We talked about. Let's see if I can find it.
Party. You ready to list?
You singing with me, Derek? All right, so I'm
What did you do?
You don't want to pull up.
How old are you?
How you wash dishes?
Wow, you
Look at this. Like, if you guys watch Kill Tony, this is an old video where William shows that he used to play that keyboard song a long time ago. I forgot all about this. Check this out.
Let me play you a song.
Yeah, watch this. I need to get this synthesizer out in LA.
Oh yeah.
Where do you work, William?
What is it?
That's what I was a
worked at
dishwasher.
restaurant.
Some
I'm a
fucking
dishwasher.
vaudeville shit. Yeah.
Just getting better.
This is
every
how you
day.
wash dishes.
Wow, you've had some really killer jobs.
It's back there for a year and a half.
It's so depressing.
Somebody's got to do it.
And I like that you're wearing
Sometimes I don't
gloves
wanna be
so you
that
won't,
guy.
you know, contaminate any of the dishes.
Those aren't the dishwashing gloves.
Yeah, and he's on the bathroom floor.
I was able to do 50 push-ups at a time when I was.
Anyways, check that out. If you guys, I've totally forgot about that, but check that out. Brothers in Cursive #6. It's here right on YouTube, on Redban's YouTube, where you're at right now, most likely. I just thought that was funny because, one, I didn't remember. I mean, I remembered William could play the piano, but I didn't remember he showed it on Brothers in Cursive. And there was just some fun things in here. This episode with Derek Mio, including just when they used to do karaoke all the time, or we used to do karaoke all the time, and some other fun stuff.
What if a kid gets like SIDS?
It's just not good. There's just people handing babies to other people. Yeah, let me take that.
These are kids. These are parents who don't give their kids immunization.
Oh God.
Anyways, check it out. Thought that was fun. Brothers in Cursive #6. Okay. Well, you'd think after a week there'd be some cool VR news, but there's not. But at least there's some cool video trailers or trailers of games coming soon that we can watch, including this first one, which is a VR horror game called Happy Funland, and it's coming to the PlayStation 2 VR and PC this month, and there's a trailer. So let's check out this trailer. I don't think we've watched a trailer of this. I think this trailer just came out. It's called Happy Funland.
Peggy 18.
Hey kids, it's Mort Ridley's Happy Funland! Happy Funland is laid out like the four cardinal directions of the compass. To the north is Fancyland, filled with enough whimsy to tickle any child's fancy. To the east is Westernland, land of the outlaws. To the south is Anytown Plaza, USA.
I really like how it's a amusement park horror game. I mean that's great. It's taking nods at like Disneyland and stuff like that, with the fonts and stuff. And that's why that one game was always great, Five Nights at Freddy's, because it was in a old, Chuck E. Cheese. So having a horror game inside of a kids amusement park sounds awesome.
Authentic recreation of turn-of-the-century themed retail. To the west is Dangerland, a land of perilous danger. You and your whole family will enjoy a happy and fun escape from your sad and futile life at Mort Grizzly's Happy Funland, South Florida's happiest and funnest theme park.
That looks really good. There you go. That is coming out later. Whoa, what is going on here? That is coming out later this month on PlayStation 2 VR, March 22nd. Great. That looks like a fun game. Any game that's VR and a horror game is already pretty crazy, but put an amusement park to it, that looks pretty badass. The sequel to one of Quest's best rated games is now available, and the trailer is here. Swarm 2021, the high-flying arcade shooter, is one of the best rated games for Quest. And now you can get your hands on the sequel called Swarm 2. All right. Let's take a looky-poo. I don't think I know what the first one is.
One thing they never tell you. Time for them to meet the business end of my boomstick.
Hey, I mean, what? How are you using boomstick?
You're a mistake of nature. A mistake I intend to correct. Just one final thing for you to do. Die.
Whoa, that's a little racist, guys. Yeah, the graphics don't look amazing because that's a Quest 3 game. I don't think it's coming out on PC, is it? No. So that's why the graphics look a little meh, because it's a Quest 3 game. But, you know, sometimes those kind of games, those shooter games, you don't really always need the best graphics because it's so fast-paced. It's like Twitch gaming or whatever. So it probably works pretty good. VR's favorite mini golf game is getting a Wallace and Gromit course this summer. I thought I talked about this the other day, but I don't remember. I love Wallace and Gromit, so I'm sorry, you know, Virtual Redban's always a little bit Wallace and Gromit heavy. I think, there was just no trailer, I think. That's why. Yeah, there's no trailer yet. I think I did bring this up, so never mind. Fuck this. You can't announce something and just not show a trailer. All right, here's something. Starship Home is the first Quest 3 exclusive, utilizing its full mixed reality capabilities. All right, this looks cool. This is, you know, when Apple released their new headset, they focused really hard on mixed reality, you know, using video of your living room and mixing in graphics into it for games or just cool little things like that. So when that came out, it was just, you know, the Apple headset had such good pass-through or cameras. It kind of fucked Zuckerberg. It bothered him. So, of course, they're going to try to really push their mixed reality stuff now. This game probably wasn't supposed to come out for another 6 months. And they're like, we'll give you $1 million. It has to come out next month. But it's a plant-filled mixed reality adventure. It's the first announced Quest 3 exclusive game. So let's just take a look at this new game exclusive to the Quest using XR mixed reality. Pretty cool effect. Looks crazy. Yeah, that's sure. I mean, it didn't really show too much, but it looked fun. It looked funky. It's not coming till fall of 2024, so. But I like that graphic style, just a little wacky. It's always fun when that shit's in your living room. It really changes everything. It makes stupid little dumb games seem cooler because it's on your wall and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Oh God, what is that word? All right. And Architects. An architect, whatever. Stupid name. Is a VR MR sandbox inspired by Roblox and Gary's Mod. Let's just look at the trailer. Maybe they will say the word in there. An architects? Is that how you say it? An architect? This looks stupid. Yeah, I know. I got it was Anarchy Text later. That threw me off for some reason, not seeing the Y and seeing the I. And so, yeah, God, that looked dumb. Just Hoops pops a shot on Apple Vision Pro. I think we took a look at this recently. It's a retro-inspired arcade basketball game coming to Apple Vision Pro. Oh, yeah, we took a look at this. In a Googa Gaga. I'm sure that's copyrighted music, right? This looks cool, though. I like, this is a perfect game for Apple Vision Pro. Because it uses your hands mostly. That's kind of cool. It's out right now. Shit, I might get this. This actually looks fun. How are you playing with your friends, though? Everyone has their own Apple Vision Pro. Everyone has their own $5,000 Apple Vision Pro. That's how you can play. It's out now. Just Hoops. That looks actually really good. If you have an Apple Vision Pro for that, none of you that are in the chat room right now, probably. Little Cities Bigger enhances the VR City Sim for PSVR 2. Ooh, like a Sim City game? Anyways, it's an enhanced version of the VR City simulator, and it's out right now. Is this a trailer? Is this a shitty-ass embedded trailer? What is this? What is that? Hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry about this. Jesus. Here we go. Wow. This looks relaxing. Kitty Island, guys. So that's out now. That actually looks nice if you're into the Sims type shit. I always liked it. I think it's time to smoke a little green tea. We have a couple more news stories left. We're just flying through these news stories, guys. I do want to get into virtual games one day. Never tried it. Looks fun. Well, it's not that expensive. You can get a Quest 2 right now, probably on eBay for $100, if not less than that, maybe. VR is not that expensive to get into. Especially when you first start off, it's easy to get just a Quest 2 or, a Quest 3. That's all you need. Then if you just get super addicted to it, then you can save up and get something else. Or just get a PC. I just ordered a sim racing wheel and pedals. What's a good cheap VR to go with? Oh, well, there you go. I would recommend Quest 3, which is $500. Quest 2, they stopped making it, but you could still find them probably new for like $300. I think they just lowered their price $100. But eBay, you can buy just make sure it's working and everything like that. You could probably get a Quest 2. I'd say $150. Probably get cheaper if there's something wrong with it or if it's scratched up. Maybe a little bit more if it's like never been used, mint condition or something like that. My ice is melting so fast that my drink just tastes like water. Brian, I have a green tea question. Have you ever used a ball dry herb vape? Let me look it up. Ball dry. What is a ball vape? Just a vaporizer? Is that what you're talking about? Are you just talking about a vaporizer? Yeah, if that's what you're talking about, of course. Oh, it's using little balls? Wait, what's the balls do? This is for research only. We use ceramic other heaters. They get hot. Huh. I have not used a ball vape. Has a bigger hit. Never even heard of it. You know why? I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know why? Because I just roll my shit up usually, or I get them rolled, or I just hit it from a pipe or a small glass piece, and it works. I don't ever like take a hit and go, man, I wish it was stronger and bigger, and I wish I coughed my blood out of my mouth. And I'm good, man. I just take a couple hits usually, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. Some people smoke more than me, though. I used to smoke a lot. I used to smoke all day. Like from when I woke up to I went to bed. Now I smoke once in a while. And you know what? I don't have to smoke all day anymore. I could just real legit take a couple hits, and I'm like, damn, I'm so messed up from caffeine and matcha. Secret is just your tolerance level of it. You smoke all day and all night, you're just chasing a drag, and it just gets more and more expensive, and you become very antisocial because all you can think about is smoking all day and all night. I like it. You know, I grew into it. I mean, I used to be that. Of course. I think anyone young out of high school and college, you just like, no, man, I smoke all day and all night. And it's all, your life just becomes that because you're a bad boy or whatever. But no, I mean, the older I get, you just realize you don't have to do that when you just do it once in a while, and you'll notice, man, 1 or 2 hits, you're good. You don't have to be doing that shit anymore where you're just smoking all day just to get the same hit. Smoke less. Smoke less and smarter. Yeah, smoking doesn't have to be that complicated. There's some things that I do enjoy. One of our sponsors on Kill Tony, they have, those, do I have it right? Oh yeah, I have it right here. I don't know if I should show it to you, but I could give you a peek. This is a vase I got, but this has like glycerin in it, and you put that in the freezer. It's called a freeze pipe. You put it in the freezer, and the glycerin or whatever it is freezes. So when you take hits, it's just nice and cold. I do enjoy that because it's like, if you live somewhere where there's snow, one of the best things I used to do is called snow bongs. You take snow and you pack snow in your bong, then you hit it through all the snow, and it's just like cold, freezing smoke. Snow bong hits were the best. Freeze pipe. Yeah, smoking weed all day becomes so fucking tiring. Definitely becomes a bad habit if you're not careful. Yeah, I know. They say it's not addictive. I'm guessing, they're saying because there's no withdrawal from it, maybe is what they're saying, why it's not addictive. But I think anything could be addictive, and I know people that are addicted. Like, that's all they do. Like, when they're not rolling, they're smoking. And when they're not rolling and smoking, they're starting to look around all panically, like I think I should smoke. I think I should roll another one. I know people like that, and they do that all day long. They smoke more than they breathe. That's when it's just sad. It makes me not like weed, or I mean green tea, whatever we're talking about. I would smoke green tea and take pre-workout. I was in some kind of state of, let me tell you. Yeah, that seems crazy, Red Dragon. Yeah, for sure. Laziness is addictive. I'm trying to quit. Shane, I tell you what, man. I learned something really amazing. I think I might have already said this, but since I got that studio downtown, and especially this week, just because I was down all week downtown at the studio, there's so many windows at the studio. It's just super bright. Even if when we have the blinds down, it's like, no, they don't do anything. It's just that bright because our walls are almost all windows. And there's something about being in that much light. Like I wake up earlier. I get more shit done. I wake up faster. I'm less inclined to watch TV because it's so fucking bright that like even my projector is like, nah, dog. I find myself like going outside more and now I'm walking more. Dude, you know what they say, sunlight and exercise really just changes everything. And, you know, I'm being forced sunlight. And exercise is because it's like, no, literally you live by everything. You know how you just walk there, you know, so it's pretty amazing. You know, then I come back here and it's just like comfort. And, you know, this house is pretty dark. We have a lot of windows, but you know, we also have a lot of blinds and curtains over here. This is more like, you know, comfort zone. It's just like lay back and watch a movie. Get some pizza. Where downtown it's like, no, we got to get some coffee, and then we got to meet Billy over at the Panera Bread, and then we have to walk over to. It's pretty crazy. Where you live, I think, is a huge. Your house. So I think one of the biggest component, like if you're lazy, you should look around at your house. Your house is probably making you lazy. My last girlfriend made me black out my bedroom. I got to take that shit down. See, I would say that, but we have ours blacked out here, and I fucking love it. I love it. But I also set alarms. So when I have to get shit done, or if I want to make sure I don't sleep all day, I set alarms. Like I force myself to wake up. But yeah, I like having blacked out room is so nice. I mean, that's the good sleep. Sleep's good for you though. You just don't know, just got to set alarms and wake up earlier. I usually set 2 alarms every night. One is like, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Everyone does it. You know, like I'll have an alarm at like 10:30 and then I'll have the next one at 10:40. You know. Stupid. When I'm on the road and I have to wake up super early and like had shows and like I'm going to bed at 2 and I have to wake up at 5 to go to the airport, I'll set like 20 alarms. Like a psycho person. True, the environment you make for yourself makes a difference. Yeah, I mean, and that's, you know, basic, I guess, you know, but it really, to see it personally, like, you know, coming back and forth between these two places, it's pretty night and day difference, you know. If I only had my studio and not this place, I would probably be a fitness freak I would probably, I don't know. I'd probably not do VR anymore. I'd probably not do computers anymore. I probably would just become a socialite or whatever it's called. A sociopath. Probably would be less healthy somehow. Because I'm just constantly always going out and not sleeping as much and shit. Probably get into golf. Something like that. Probably something weird. Oh, no, dude. I frisbee golf. No, it wouldn't be frisbee golf. It would be just golf. Yeah, man. I golf and I go kayaking with the boys. This is my home studio. My new studio is going to be more YouTube based and VR based, where this is more like editing studio now. You're afraid to say weed and bong on the shit platform? Switch to Kick. No, I'm not scared to say it, but if you say it less, then they don't bother you. So I think I could say green tea and everyone knows what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's why. What's up? Did you see that you can now use Quest 3 with a PC and get full body tracking? Yeah, I saw that. Well, you could always use Quest 3 on a PC, but using full body tracking, I saw an article about that. Is that one of the things that I was talking about? I have a couple of news stories left over. What's this one? I don't even think I think I skipped on that news story because I just didn't care. Body tracking. It's just using the cameras. You're just saying it has legs. Now, is that what you're saying? Oh, virtual desk. Yeah, they're a little different. Virtual desktop can now use Quest 3's inside-out body tracking to emulate worn Vive trackers. So Vive trackers are mainly used for VR chat. These are the trackers that you wear. Like you put them around your arms and your legs. They're pretty expensive, whatever. But now Virtual Desktop's latest update on MetaQuest headsets can instead give you emulated Vive trackers for your entire body. To drive the positions of the upper body trackers on Quest 3, the update leverages the inside-out body tracking feature the headset got in December, uses the downward-facing side cameras to track your wrist, elbow, shoulder, and torso. On older Quest headsets, it will simply use... okay, so what it's doing, it's using the bottom cameras to pretty much act like there's trackers on your arms and stuff, so now you could use it. That's actually a really cool update for VR chat people. Hey guys, guys that are playing with me tonight, if you guys have a Quest, maybe try this out. That's really good because it seems like it's working pretty well. And I get the idea. It's just emulating it by using the cameras. So it's doing like video, it's tricking it and just doing video tracking of your regular arms. I mean, it's only doing your arms too, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's not doing your legs. Yeah, so check it out. So on Virtual Desktop. Here's something cool. Vive Trackers isn't the only new feature in the Virtual Desktop update. It also adds the ability to emulate Valve Index Controller using Quest controller-free hand tracking, enabling finger tracking in Steam VR games which support it. Yeah, I bet that doesn't work. I bet that sucks. Who knows though? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm being kind of a hater right now. But this looks like it actually works pretty well. I mean, it should work well. I don't know why it wouldn't. You just want to make sure you have lights on. A lot of people play games like VR in the dark, but when it's inside out tracking like the Quest, you should always have a lot of lights on because it's pretty much just using cameras. Cool. Yeah. Well, that was a lot more interesting than I thought. Now I'm upset that I probably skip a lot of news articles because I just don't care. I read the headline. I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. Anyways, that's a good update. You know, it's only for arms, but that's all that really matters, right? Who gives a shit about the legs? What do we have next? Minecraft-inspired Sayub. Is that what it's called? Sayub. God, what's up? This better not be another word that's like, dude, it was crypto. Or, you know, like it's some other word. Sayub. Psychob. Oh my God. It's Sayub, isn't it? Sayub VR supports 8K textures and mods on PSVR 2. It's a Minecraft-inspired game, and it's coming. 8K textures is pretty cool. Mod support and realistic crafting this week. Let's just watch the trailer.
Rated everyone.
Okay. This is rated for everyone. Skies, castles, grass, and trees. Everyone will love to run, look, and smell an axe. Going into a tree. Falling down into a cave. Going back to the tree. Sucking it up. Shooting animals. This isn't for everyone. Not vegans. Vegans will look at this frog with a weird nose. Vegans will look in the sky. Vegans will close their eyes, taking this bunny rabbit and burning it alive as a torch. Oh, not me. Yes, even deers you could burn. Go into the oven, dear. You shall die. You could turn this thing and take the deer juice out and use it to make the perfect deer hole. You could suck up those deer blocks, walk through the sky until you find another animal, and then kill that animal, and then kill. Don't kill me.
You could make a chair. You could put that chair so you could overlook all the dead animals.
Not me.
They always have these animals come out of nowhere. Well, this looks really Minecraft-y. I mean, I'm sure there's people that will love this. I never got into the Minecraft stuff, but that looks like if you like VR and like Minecraft and animals and stuff. Cool.
Cube VR.
Okay, calm down.
Cube VR. Cube VR. Oh yeah.
Flying the Dune, or God, what's did the city life make me not be able to read, or all these words just out of control? Out of control, fake words. The ornithopter. Flying the Dune ornithopter. On Arrakis in VR via Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can fly something that's in that movie, Dune. God, I haven't seen it. Let's just take a look at this.
Hi, everyone. I'm Don from Upload VR.
Hi.
You know,
this is who I'm working with. Oh, God. Watching people play VR. We don't need to see it, guys. We don't need to see it. That's your ego. We don't need to see your ego. I don't even care about this. I never saw this movie. I don't need to see this guy's ego. Who wants to see somebody playing VR? Make the screen bigger. Let's see like the thing on the right. We don't need to see you sitting there. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Rated A for... Who is this guy? Is that bootcut Old Navy jeans? Is that bootcut Old Navy jeans I see right there? I bet he has that little thing on the side of his pants that you can put a hammer in. Oh, there it is. Oh, isn't that it right there on the left? No, maybe that's just a crease in his bootcut Old Navy jeans. Oh, wow. Getting him from behind now. There's nothing like an old Navy bootcut. Oh, VR dude.
All right, I gotta stop. I can VR dude. He's got a license plate on the back of his thing that says VR dude. I'm out of here. I can't. Redban out of that. Redban out. Redban out. Yeah, I don't know. That just kind of ruined it for me. Is that an old Navy boot cut jean I said right there? Is that an old Navy boot cut jean I said right there? Stupid. All right, what's some other things, guys? You guys see anything cool this week? I'm trying to think. You know, I should start now that I'm like doing this more just once a week. There's so many things that happen during the week, and it's so cool on a Tuesday. And normally I would tell you on a Tuesday, and now I just don't remember. It's not cool anymore because it was Tuesday. See, that's the good thing about doing more of these, which I kind of want to do more of these once the other studio opens. But I need to start writing these things down midweek. Like, I guess I could just look at my photos on my phone or something. like what? I could show you. I mean, I could show you that, but that's embarrassing. So, I got this new bed for the studio. All right. How do I say this? So I got this new bed for the studio, and it is like one of those beds. It's a purple bed, and it's got like an extra, like I would say a normal mattress, top mattress, not box spring, is like that. Like I would say 12 inches high, maybe. Would you say 12 inches high? This is about 12 inches high, I would say. Maybe. Yeah. I would say it's like one of these things, right? Am I right? So this thing, it's nice because it's like a normal mattress, but then it has this layer on top of it. It's like this purple thing. And then it's got some like goobity goo in the middle. And then it's got another purple thing. And it's got then what they call like deluxe cushioning on the top, like plush cushioning. Anyways, the whole thing just sounds awesome. And I got to like lay in it at the store, at the Purple store. And it was amazing. I was like, damn, this is like, can't get much better than this shit, right? And we got it. And, you know, the headboard and the stand that it comes with, it's probably one of these high, you know, from the floor to the mattress. So then you have a normal size mattress, and then I would say it's twice as big as a normal mattress. So then you have another one of these. So now we're 3 of these high, I would say. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe. Let's say 4 of these high. I don't know. 3 or 4 of these high. And then we got this, we've talked about this before, the 8 sleep on top of it. And the 8 sleep adds, I'd say, I don't know how much extra to it. Then you have all these mattress covers or mattress protectors or whatever. So, you know, if you pee the bed, it doesn't, it's got mattress protector. We got these nice sheets. Anyways, Janice can't even get on top of the bed without jumping. She has to jump to get on bed. That's how high this fucking bed is. I, myself, have to go like this. I have to like put one leg up and kind of like a saddle to get on. I mean, I measured it to myself the other day. It comes right above my belly button. Let's see if I can. So if I'm standing up, it's like, here's my belly button. It's right here. That's where the mattress is. So, you know, you have to like kind of get up. Like you can't just like, I don't know, man. It's fucking, I've never had such a high mattress before is what I'm trying to tell you. So we just got this new nightstand. And I know how high the bed was. So I had to get a taller nightstand. I had to find like the tallest nightstand I can find. This nightstand, I think it's like 20, it's about 30, almost 30 inches high. And I want you to look at the penguin pillow. That's where the top of the mattress is. Just look at this. So you see the nightstand. You see how much higher that penguin pillow is on the side? That nightstand is 30 inches high. I would say you could put another nightstand on it and touch maybe the beak of the... It's ridiculous. Anyone else ever have a high mattress before? I've never had that high. It's stupid. Like I might like literally just throw the mattress on the floor. There has to be like a Japanese bed frame where it's literally you're on the floor. Because that's ridiculous. Janice takes a run. She starts running towards the mattress just to hop on top of it. The cat. You know how high cats can jump? I heard last night, I'm laying in bed, and I hear the cat jump and then fall off. Like he misjudged how high the mattress was. It doesn't have to have a box frame. So I guess it literally can just be, I could just get like four 4x4 or 4 things of wood and make a box frame for it. You know, you just have to, I don't know. It's probably something, there's probably like a frame for that exact thing, like an Asian. It's more of a platform. It's not even. Install one of those just stair chairs to the bed. Yeah. Uma fail.
Uma fail.
Platform bed. Yeah. Platform bed. Let me look up a good platform bed frame. King. Yeah, but even these don't even see low enough. Ooh, I kind of like that though. Yeah, but that's... See, what I'm showing you right now, I just looked up, this is the first thing that came up. And even that, this is like exactly probably the same height as our current bed. You know what I mean? Like literally it has, I need one that's just, you're just on the ground. There's no underneath at all. I got something like this. Wait, no, see, this is a trick. This is not, this is on the, looks like it's on the floor, but you're actually not on the floor. I wonder. Did they even make this kind of shit? Sure they do. Oh, so this one, I see what it is. It's like a fake, this looks like a fake bottom. Let me show you guys. Hold on a second. See, I think the mattress goes in the frame. Oh, look at that. Can you imagine? Get out of here. Imagine like all the dried frogs all over this after years of having Frogger in your bed with a man or a woman. Man, frog stains. There would be all of this Frogger. This looks cool though. Okay, so the frame is like halfway down. I guess, why does it have to be off the ground just even a little bit? I actually kind of like this, I'm not going to lie.
Introducing the Frogger. When you're getting your froggy down, our comfortable sideboards let you frog all over. The cheap wood lets you frog all night long. Oh, look at this girl get frogged from behind. She won't assemble it. It'll take her 60 minutes. Don't worry, she won't get paid the same.
All right. That girl has fake boobs, right? Yep. You think that's natural? I don't know. I shouldn't say. No, we must have her. She must have fake boobs. She's doing the Frogger. See, this is like people like, oh, hey, we can't have it green with all these frog stains all over it. We got to make one that's white, so we could have all the blood stains on. Nah. Green and white. That's interesting. If you're gonna have I think I would go with green. I kind of like the froggy bed. I don't like the name of this store that it's at, though. Polly and Bark. What kind of name is that? What other kind of beds? Platform beds. Yeah, we go. Is this what we're doing? We haven't been on for over a week. We're just looking at platform beds for Brian. See, here we go. Ooh, this is from Amazon. Oh, private seller on Amazon. You know, you can't trust those people. You know what I'm talking about. This is kind of what I want, though. Look at this. Who is this calling me at 6 a.m, clock of dawn? This is exactly what I'm talking about. See how this is just literally like a piece of wood almost. Ooh, and it's got lights underneath it. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty hot. This is exactly, oh wait, now it's hidden legs. Wait, does it have legs or no legs? Oh, it does have legs. Okay, yeah, but still, that's kind of what I want. It seems like that won't be able to hold a very heavy mattress, though. I do like the lights underneath it, though. That's kind of cool. Let's see what the people say. It didn't really have great reviews. It looks like somebody really just is collecting a bunch of wood from Home Depot and putting it together. Like, this looks like I could do this. I can't do much, but I could probably do this. Ooh, and it comes in gray. Kind of like that. I love, by the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, Amazon has these new AI reviews for you. So, like, if you go down to the comments of a product that's on Amazon now, the first thing you see is like a summary of all the reviews, and AI goes through it, gives you, and the summary is actually really good. I actually really like it a lot. Oh shit, there's only one review though, so there's no summary. Super cheap quality and wrong size, would not recommended. Recommend. Extremely disappointed for how much this costs. The quality of the wood and hardware is super cheap. The frame is entirely too big. King mattress paired with king bed frame with a good 4-inch. Whatever. You guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that. No, probably not. What's he saying? Oh, he's saying, I see what he's saying. So he's saying, let me try to, God, this Amazon video shit. He's saying that there's too much space around, like look at the bottom, there's all this extra space. And on one side, there's all this extra space. Well, you could put it in the middle so there's just a little bit of space on two sides. See, the other two sides are plush against it. Yeah, just put it in the middle, you weirdo. It has extra space for blankets and comfort, you know, like extra sheets and stuff. You literally just have your mattress on there with nothing on it. The extra space. This guy, Stevie, you stupid. What else is Steve? Oh, sorry, lady. Girl, you look very fun. What else does she review? She reviewed this. What is this product? Oh, it's a rainfall shower. $40 rainfall shower, obviously from China. What's she write? I loved it, but it broke pretty soon after I got it. Water spraying out around one of the bolts after it had been installed for about a month. It continued to get worse. How much you guys want to bet she didn't put any of that fucking tape that like when you put a new shower head on, you have to put that tape around it that seals the water, you know, whatever it's called, plumber's tape or whatever. How much you want to bet she didn't do that? How much you want to bet she just screwed it on? She has no idea what plumber's tape is. And she's just like these poor mom and pop corporations. And look at this. I mean, she literally has a joint in her mouth. That's not a cigarette. She's the one that's outside, by the way, making posts and trying to get comedians canceled. Stevie, I'm sorry. Just kidding. Stevie's going to try to cancel me for this. What have we become, guys? We started looking at platform beds. Now we're getting canceled. I just got canceled by that girl just because of her review of a platform bed and not using plumber's tape when she put her 1 star, though. Come on, it worked great, but it started leaking because you didn't install it correctly. Ooh. Wow. I don't want to give you guys any more platform bed updates. But what if you hear me out? What if you meet a girl at a bar and you're like, wow, this girl's beautiful. And you come home and she's just like, tells you just like, you thought you were just going to come home and maybe like watch some TV with her and maybe have a drink and try to get to know her. And she comes home and she goes, there's the bedroom. Once you just get undressed, I'll be there in a second. And you're like, what the fuck? And you go into her bedroom and she has this platform bed. Oh my Lord. What is this? It's got lights underneath it. It has a cat. It's got slippers. Like, what happened? That person that's the cat's slippers? Usually when you have slippers by your bed, it's like there's somebody in the bed. But you got a cat. It's cat slippers. It's got 6,000 lights and 30 more scenes. It's got mic mode so it can listen to you, have sex. And why is there a vacuum cleaner at the end of it? This has nothing to do with the bed. It just has a vacuum cleaner going, Master, we're sending the data to China of you having sex. Turning on music mode. Why? Oh, there's a video.
Come in.
That's cool. Oh, there's some boss curve beds. What is this bed shit that I fell into? Yeah, that ain't gonna fit my mattress. This is like some like bitch ass mattress.
Here we go. Here we go. You want a mattress? You want a curve? Everybody, feel curve. Oh, you want no mattress? I'm from Boston. Don't buy this Bill Burr. You'll never mattress.
Can you imagine Bill Burr buy this mattress? No. Neither can I. Bill Burr don't buy this mattress. 800 pounds. Sorry.
I don't know what the hell we are getting into tonight. Just looking at some platform beds. But yeah, Bill Burr would have hated that mattress. So we can all agree to that, right? Interesting beds, though. I mean, these Chinese beds. Dick tack. What is this? Are they all tickle torturing this boy? And why does the dad have his hand above the head of that kid like that? This is fucked up. This is really fucked up.
I don't want to talk about this shit more.
All right, I'm over it. Guys, let's go into virtual reality. If you're new here, welcome to Virtual Redban. This is part 1 of Virtual Redban. Virtual Redban's in 2 parts normally. There is a storm a-brewing, so tonight this might be one of those times where, you know, lightning starts hitting me and we lose power and all that. Wait, we won't lose power, but, you know, it might be crazy. I don't know. I guess all these places in Texas last night had all this hail, like huge softball hail. Like there might be a possibility of storms tonight while we're playing Virtual Redban Part 2. But yes, that's right. Part 1 is about to end right now, and Part 2 is about to start in about 15 minutes. But when we come back in virtual reality, it's going to be a little different. You're not going to see my old face anymore. Maybe dressed up as a woman, like a grown man should be in 2024. This is a rain night edition. Storms, lightning, death, who knows? But we're going to go into virtual reality in about 15 minutes. Part 2 is about to start, so grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog. Check back on YouTube in 15 minutes or my Twitter X or my Instagram. See you guys soon.